Kirsty Spraggon, welcome to 5 Minutes with O.
Thank you.
You have had such tremendous success in sales yourself, and now you work with organisations teaching them about relationships. Tell us about that.
Well, I guess when I started out in sales, I felt tremendous pressure to focus on closing a sale. I think the old school traditional selling techniques, and I've been in sales for 17 years, are still unfortunately around. 25 no's, get you closer to a yes, always be closing, scripts and dialogues. And I used to sit there writing down verbatim every word, trying to get it right. And it didn't feel natural for me. I'd grown up in a family where my dad was also in sales, and he was just a tremendous relationship builder. I remember going when I was 15 to work experience with him for the day. And you think work experience is going to be horrible. And he took me out and I thought, wow, this is what he's been saying he's doing when he goes to work. And he had been visiting, neighbours all around the suburb because he was also in real estate sales. And he was having breakfast, lunch and dinner. They were cooking him cakes, the little nonnas that he'd visit around, the Italian ladies. And I just thought, wow. And I guess then when I went into sales for a global organisation, everything was around closing the sale. And what I'd learnt naturally was almost trained out of me. And it took a while for me to trust myself and to understand that relationship building did work. And it was a way that you could be incredibly successful long-term in sales.
So, Kirsty, is that where the FURK came from? Now, that's F-U-R-K, right?
Yes. The word FURK is something that I created to redefine the way that we see work. And it's the first two letters of the word fun, the last two letters of the word work together.
Because that's like you know that.
It is.
That's who you are.
It's how I live. I really have fun with my work every day. And it's about blurring the lines between clients and friends, colleagues and friends, and integrating rather than separating. Not thinking we have to have 5 days of work and 2 days of fun. And being able to blur the lines a little bit between work and play.
So do you really have to teach people how to have fun at work?
Oh, yes, totally.
Wow.
Particularly in sales. I think that we've been taught old cliches like don't mix business with pleasure, don't do business with friends. Every time I do a session, I have people coming up to me afterwards just going, wow, you've given me permission to be myself, and to realise that, as particularly women who use a lot of EQ, emotional intelligence, that it comes naturally for them to build rapport and to have empathy for other people. When we have to put ourselves in a suit and become professional and serious and proper, and we can't just be ourselves and have fun with people because we think it's a business transaction. But what I have learned is that if you behave like that and it is just work and it is just a transaction, you'll get the one-off sale. But if you want to have a 30-year relationship with clients, and some of mine, I'm not that old, but I've had relationships spanning 17 years from when I started as a property manager that have come with me 2-3 careers and businesses later because we built a relationship and we actually genuinely have a connection. So then you're getting a lifetime of repeat and referral business over the years.
I see you doing this in your speaking business too. So not only keynotes, you do workshops, but you do some consulting with people. They just seem to fall in love with you, right?
Yes, I think for me it comes naturally. I like to help other people. I like to share what I know. And, people say, oh, my gosh, you've done it all so quickly. But they forget that I've done this in a couple of other careers and businesses. So I've learnt the lessons there. So, yes, of course, this time I'm able to leverage that and fast-track things a little bit.
Kirsty, thanks for spending 5 minutes with O.